Synthetic intelligence. Synthetic intelligence. Synthetic intelligence. Synthetic intelligence.
The guy from Iboga Records, do together with Banel, my partner, and we do this for fucking 20 years now, and I love my life. I love doing this, you know. It started being a passion that I really love, and I found a way actually to live from what I love to do the most, and that's why I'm here.
Hello, I'm Michael Banel. The idea of making this label came from 20 years ago. We were in this party organization called Rotundum. We had a lot of friends in Copenhagen who just started making music and kind of created a unique sound, a new take on the trance music. Those days I met Emok.
Yeah, we became really good friends, and we decided, hey, let's release a CD, let's try to do something, and we started that, I think I was 19. Yeah, so we made Iboga Records. Yeah, it's 19 years ago now, when I was 19, and then we made the label, we made the first release, and it was a huge success.
That's when we realized that we really had something strong. Like we had some really talented artists that made a difference, and yeah, that was the foundation of the label.
Iboga is all the artists, all the promoters, all the booking agency. We do all the friends we have that actually found a way to make a platform to expose our passion. So that's Iboga.
We met each other like almost 20 years ago now.
A few other friends of ours were doing techno parties in the mid-90s, and I started to go on these parties.
Then one day around like 2000, a good friend of mine, he brought me to like a Goa kind of party, an underground party, and I was just completely hooked. It was so surreal. It was like people like Kite and Ticon back in the day.
A friend of mine took me there against my will, actually.
He said like, Michael, you have to come with me to one of these raves. I've been there last weekend. You have to come. I was like, fuck that, it's techno music and people on drugs and fuck that shit. I don't want to do it.
Almost no deco, no lights, nothing. But every Friday there was a group of 100-200 people who came.
I was not really old enough to go there, but I cheated myself inside.
And that night changed my whole life.
It was like love from first sight.
Like another dimension. I heard this crazy music and it was so much freedom in the music. So actually after this night I decided to start to do some kind of psychedelic progressive trance.
It was on the Saturday, Monday. I went and I bought 2 turntables.
I went to my first record shop to buy a record.
And at some point I decided I want to do this. I want to play. I want to do this. I want to have a living from this kind of music.
Began to produce music on my mom's computer on Fruity Loops. I used to collect like tons of speakers and connect them all together, and just like used to hear my music like on this like ridiculous wall of sound that the whole neighborhood was like dancing to.
I never thought about making music, so my friends got me a check for my birthday. Got me a check. I said, what's that? And they say, we want you to go and buy yourself a synthesizer. And I just sat there and made music. That's how it started. And I thought it's shit, and people thought it's good.
And, little by little, you know, I came to the point where I think my music was pretty good to you know,
Point of no return.
And I thought, no, I wanna do this some more. So I quit my job.
And a couple of years after, I had my first release on Iboga Records.
Finally, I found like the trance. That's me, you know.
That's how it started, and we started to go raving together. And from there, we're here.
Common thing is the pure progressive trance. This is the roots of what we used to love.
For me, personally, there's only 2 styles of music. It's good and bad, and I'm the fucking judge.
What music means to me is everything. There's nothing that makes you more happy when you see people enjoying your tracks on the dance floor.
I'm doing it for 15 years and I listened to it before, so you need to understand how much I love this music and how much is within me.
It makes sense in the way that the music is a wave, and if you look at the waveform, it's ups and downs. It's like a wave, and the music for me has to be like that. So sometimes people play more slow and groovy, and sometimes it's really fast and dark and full power, and that's the beauty of it. That's a wave. If it just stays the same, it loses the passion and energy and the idea.
That's a lot to do with feelings, you know. And my goal is always to make people feel good, actually.
For me, music, like, it's everything. I want to hear a good track. Again, doesn't matter which kind of music. And I'm like, wow.
It's important to not forget our roots and where we come from and why we do this and why we go to trance parties, or I wouldn't say parties, trance festivals or trance gatherings. It's kind of like a ritual when you dance and you get into a certain state. I think that's where they started using the trance. They call it psychedelic trance because it's a psychedelic experience, and then you enter into a trance state. My aim with the song Kite has always been to find that ritualistic and hypnotic vibe where you can not have so many breaks, just keep going, and the repetitiveness, like dancing to that, and then you enter deeper into yourself, and also after a while you can enter into the trance states.
But one thing that's always been there is that I focus a lot on atmospheres and telling a story. Try to put a lot of effort into put emotions in my music as well, so it's not only happy dance music but also something you can think about and reflect to in your life. I think that's very important, and I think that's something that's missing a little bit now these days.
I wish my music would connect and disconnect what people want. Connect to what you want and disconnect what you don't like, and this is like make it as peaceful and enjoyable. I'm in love with this situation when I can hear a song and I'm already splitting the channels, like the singer is here and the music is here. This is my real passion, I think, music.
I don't think I go by the times, but I evolve slowly into what the new generation likes, because I don't want to be this old grandpa who just preaches, yeah, you have to dance to this and this is not cool. And so I'm still doing what I love.
I'm specifically working in an audio company that create audio plugins.
Job other than music? No,
Yeah,
music
no,
is
music
is our only job.
Yeah.
Music is our only love.
It's not my job. It's the way I live my life. It's my lifestyle, and I'm very, very happy about that.
I'm trying not to be too busy with the daily life, too stressed. I really don't believe in doing that. And of course, working in the studio and making music.
Generally music, I don't do anything else. Studio every day. Yeah, that's what's up. What's inspiring me to produce? I think other producers inspire me to produce, like music in general, and it doesn't have to be like Psy-trance or progressive. It can be something in the radio, something catchy, or like some like dubstep or drum and bass or something, or just other things, you know, jazz music as well. Once in a while, it's catching me up.
Somehow it comes from the universe, you know. If I may be a good boy, the universe is good with me, and so I receive some kind of ideas or feelings which I try to convert into music.
Jean-Michel Jarre, Kraftwerk, stuff like this. So, I mean, this was my first inspiration, at least. Nowadays, it's everything, all types of music.
My major inspiration for what I'm doing now, was really the outdoor psychedelic parties that Liquid Connective used to put on in the early 2000s in Kent, and everything really stemmed from that, really. The music, the sort of the soul of why I'm doing what I'm doing, and just generally from that.
Nature is a very big inspiration. Find the quietness and find the center in yourself, so you can make music from that place. And so maybe I should say meditation is the biggest inspiration.
My biggest inspiration on music is Cosmo, rest in peace, because I think the legacy of his music and what he left to us is very unique and always to remember.
The moments that you are really inspired and you're working in a studio, it's truly a magic moment in which you feel like you're a vessel, an empty vessel, a hose if you want, something with a hole and another hole, and the information just coming through you. You're not the originator of the information. You're just passing it with your hands and your keyboards. But I really believe that all this thing about inspiration is basically to get connected to the higher source that's feeding every one of us with the information. And we just need to be open enough to collect it, you know. Sometimes we're too busy to notice.
We're not Mozart at all, but we went to so much parties, and standing in so much, in front of so many speakers. So in the end, we just tried to make what we liked when we stood in front of a speaker. And we still try to do.
Exactly.
You know? So this is our main inspiration of making a track, is when you're just standing in front of a speaker together with so many people and having, this kind of energy together,
Everything in my life can be good for inspiring me if you open your eyes, your ears for everything that happens to you, for good and bad, and you can take from everything a little bit of this and that, and can inspire you to sit in the studio and try to make it as your story.
You inspire us. Message to newbie producers:
keep it original, and and again, ever evolve, otherwise you'll dissolve.
You have to try to be different, otherwise there's no chance somebody will notice you.
Trying to find your own style. Don't fucking copying everybody.
Don't expect that the people that work for you or with you will help you. You have to be obligated, which means like you have to talk to people, meet to people, be open. Being on today, unfortunately, you'll be on all the social media. Talk with people, expose yourself, and don't expect it to come. And that's the trick.
Dig more, and become more aware of the different styles of music that exist out there. And it's not just all about the charts or all about Beatport.
Keep at it. Develop your own sound.
Do your own thing.
Train your ears.
Make friends.
Yeah.
And just be nice and hang out and love what you're doing. That's the answer.
But try to express from a resting place within yourself, and try to. And it's not easy being an artist. You have you need to survive, and you have tours, and it's a whole thing that you need to find your balance, but not forget about all these things with what the meaning of dance and the importance of dance in our society.
My message for the future, for the people.
Wow, that's kind of tough one, huh?
Keep it real, keep coming to the parties, and peace, love, and having fun.
I think that in general what we're doing as an artist and as a dancers, it's a sacred thing. I believe that we're making the planet a better place, and we must spread the collective energy. The world is going to spiraling, and who knows where it goes, but we make it a better place. We dance together, we connect to the ground, we connect to the nature, we connect to each other. And many people dancing together doing this, they send a lot of, and it's not a mumbo jumbo, it's a very serious thing. So listen carefully, continue doing it, it's very important. Energies, it's all about them, and frequencies.
I wish for everyone to have more peaceful situation in life in general, like what we're having in festivals, like everybody's coming for enjoyment and having fun. And I wish the borders with music will be open between countries, and we can all understand that we're all humans and trying to have fun.
I hope that the trance scene stays as it is, that it will never change. We have something really special here.
Even music made revolutions, out of it. And we have the whole 60s, or which which the music was very important, that something changed, you know, in our world, that we think a bit more positive, don't fuck up our world, don't fuck up our neighbors, countries, etc. Means like that we are just all one in the end, and we should respect each other and love each other, and then we have a very beautiful world.
Have a great time, you know, and that's important in your life because there's so much shit going on, you know, and here's a place where you can just be happy, you know.
The message for all mankind and the whole planet Earth is just to enjoy life and be kind to one another and try not to see the downside of life, but try to see the upside and enjoy what you feel yourself is good and follow that path.
Keep it real, keep it deep, keep it tribal. Be loyal to yourself, be good to your fellow man, be good to Mother Earth. Be good parents, be good friends, be good partners, good lovers. Alright, just be good. Lots of love.
Hello camera.
Me, I realized because I had awesome.
I come home Monday is quite not a day to do something.
I'm spending way too much time on Facebook. Way too much.
Love world, love life.
I love you, man. I love you, dude. Oh.
Start again. I forgot my age. No?
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
Good energy.
Brown noise.
Brownies.
I'm 45 years old. Nice guy. Have a nice job. Likeable. Yeah.
Nu er det mig.
Make it. One moment. Don't cut this. We will keep this in the.
Good because of this.
Viva la psychedelic trance music.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.